Okay, so we're going to look at the arteries and veins associated with the thoracic part of the body as well as the arms themselves. So we can see here, it's the heart, my aorta, so coming up, and you have three branches of the aorta itself. You have the brachiocephalic trunk, which is that first branch. You have the common carotid, left common carotid, and the left subclavian is the third branch there. Okay, as they come up, you can see the left common carotid artery, which is immediately next to the left jugular vein. Our subclavian comes across this way, or in this case, off over here, so left and right there. Okay, as we branch down on the arteries here, we can see the first branch, so this is all subclavian, and we have this branch here, which is the humeral circumflex artery. After this branch, this becomes the axillary artery. Then there's another branch here, and after that branch, it becomes the brachial artery. Look down at the top part of the hand. Okay, so right here is the deep palmar arch. So let's come back. So now we're on the right side here. Okay, so my right subclavian is coming in here. We can see that humeral circumflex artery branch here. Okay, so that makes this part my axillary artery, which makes this part the axillary vein. Okay, this branch here, that's the right brachial vein. After that, the vein here becomes the basilic vein. On the outside, you have the cephalic vein, so C-C-E-P-H-A-L-I-C versus basilic, B-A-S-I-L-I-C veins. Okay, moving down, so now we're at the forearm here. You can see the median cubital vein, which is the one that kind of crosses the center here. Okay, this would be the radius, this would be the ulna, so that makes this my ulnar artery and vein immediately adjacent to it, and my radial artery and vein immediately adjacent to it. In the hand, you have a couple more arteries here. So you have the right superficial palmar arch right here, and you have the right digital arteries, which are the arteries just associated with the digits there. Okay, so now we're looking at the arteries and veins of the legs. So remember our external iliac artery and vein here. We've got this branch that kind of loops around over here. This is my femoral circumflex artery and vein. If we follow this and we get this big branch here, well, after that branch, we now have the femoral artery and vein. Excuse me. We follow the femoral artery and vein down. After our branches down here, we get down into the posterior tibial artery and vein. So if this is the posterior tibial artery and vein, this makes this the anterior tibial artery. Sorry, there's no vein there, but artery. Okay, looking down at the foot, so on top of the foot, you have the dorsal pedis artery. On the bottom, wrapping around the heel, is the plantar artery. Okay, coming back over here. So if this is my femoral artery, the vein immediately next to it will be the saphenous vein. On the front part of the leg here, we have the fibular artery, the anterior tibial vein. You have the first one here is the artery, which is our plantar arch. And then there's another arch immediately below that. That's the veins, the dorsal venous arch.